Grace is a word we often hear, but what does it truly mean to experience God's grace? How can we infuse our lives with it, letting it pour into every moment, filling us with peace and purpose? In a world full of challenges, worries, and distractions, prayer becomes our sacred space. A place where we connect deeply with God's love and grace, a love that's unconditional, a grace that's boundless. Prayer isn't about perfect words or polished phrases, it's about honesty, vulnerability, and trust. It's in these quiet moments of prayer where God's grace flows freely into our hearts, bringing calm to our storms, hope to our struggles, and light to our darkest hours. Imagine grace as sunlight. It's always there, waiting to touch your soul, waiting to warm your heart. Just as sunlight fills a room, prayer opens us up to God's grace, allowing it to pour in, illuminating the spaces within us that need healing and guidance. Take a moment to breathe, pause, and be still. In these simple acts, you invite God's grace into your life. Let prayer be your anchor, a quiet conversation where you release your burdens and open your heart. Writing a prayer, speaking it aloud, or even thinking it in your heart, all of these are powerful ways to experience God's grace. Every prayer, whether whispered in joy or wept in sorrow, invites His presence. When you pray, remember that grace is not earned. It's a gift, given freely, embracing you in every moment. Trust in this grace. Allow it to guide your steps, give you strength, and remind you of God's everlasting love. So, take a step forward today. Spend a moment in prayer, embrace God's grace, and let it infuse every part of your life. You are never alone. Grace surrounds you, lifts you, and fills you with peace. Experience God's grace. Live in prayer.